Okay. All right. All right. Okay. I think I'm good now. I hate my backdrop, man. I end up returning the projector. Yeah, I returned it because yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I'm gonna get something different. Setup was too much for something so silly. Have we traded for Forbesing awful yet? Oh, have we traded Forbes? I don't know. No, we haven't traded anybody. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know. All right. So as you guys know, tonight is indeed giveaway night. So I'm gonna get that started, and I'm gonna leave it open for them. Talk about whatever we want to talk about, okay? Because we run this. All right. This is a channel full of all types of possibilities in which these conversations can go. It is a plethora of information, new information. You will go through a series of introspection with every stream of this channel. All right, hold on. Let me give away. Start. Is it? Oh, wheel. Hold on. All right. Okay, where is it? Okay, maybe I need to put wheel generator, wheel spinner. Yeah, let's see. Which one have I used before? We can use a different one. Want to use a new one? We're gonna use this one. Yeah, we're using this one tonight. All right. Do I need to announce that we're live, or do you think it matters? I don't think it really matters that much. Who cares? It does matter, doesn't it? All right, let me let people know it's giveaway night. Let's let people know. What should I use exactly? Should I don't know. Yeah, I got it. Let me see. I know what I do. There we go. There we go. Should I add? No, I'm not gonna add music. Let's do stars, just to make it as random as possible. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Yes. There we go. All right. Okay. We're gonna have like 500 people over here now. Okay. Now that I've announced it, we're gonna have like 500 people in the chat. We're really not. All right. I thought I'll go ahead and get started on this. I want to ask you guys a question. I want a few more people in here so I can get some good information. Yo, clan, we need this instrumental download. Let me kick a flow. Facts. 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 Okay. Yeah, let me ask you guys something. So like, I was trying to think of like some new food, because you guys know I'm keto, right? Like I eat low carb or whatever, but like I still want to experiment other foods, all right? And my American brain, my Americanized brain, only eats American food for the most part. For the most part. Is there any type of, I don't know, nationality or like cultural foods that I should try out the keto version of? A few, like right off the mind, I've never had Indian food. Like I don't think I've ever had it, maybe once, and that I was probably a kid. I don't remember what it tastes like. I don't know. You guys let me know. I have a very American brain, okay? Small American brain. Small American brain. Okay. Let's go to Patreon. Let me start getting people down. I haven't done it yet. This is open until we go and talk to TSR and go on his channel. Actually, is he gonna? I'm assuming he's gonna. Let me go to Twitter. I probably need to be signed into my other one. Okay. All right. Good. Hey, he's gonna send it later. Clan 316 says I have 2 degrees and 2 beers. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. All right, guys. Greg, are you? I think Greg's a member. Hold on, let me. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. I need to sign into my other, cause this is Twitter, but am I even signed? Okay, I'm very confused. All right, I'm lost. Hold on. Let's change this to this one. There we go, Birdiful. And let's go to Patreon. I think that'll fix it. So we go to patreon.com. What's up, Sean? What's good? I still have to log in? Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know my login for Patreon. No, it wouldn't be that one. It was probably be my. It'd probably be my other one. Yeah, does anyone know any foods I should, try out? I need some help. Like I said, my American brain only goes towards American foods. All right. And by the way, Mexican food doesn't count. Okay, I do like Mexican food. Yeah. I want something different. Okay. Like Filipino food is pretty good. Like adobo. I had adobo. I made adobo before. I love adobo, but like. Help me out. I guess the password would be this. I do not remember my stuff for. Oh, okay, cool. They send me a code. Hold on. Good. Nice. I got the code. All right. There we go. Verify that bad boy. Oh, right. I'm in there. All right, guys. Let's see who the patrons are. Relationship manager. Let's make sure we not show. Yeah, let's not show their emails. No, I don't want to show emails at all. God dang it. Hold on. How do I hide? How do I hide your emails? I want to hide your emails. Filter. Here we go. Active. How do I hide emails? No. I've done this before. Why can't I do it all of a sudden? Oh, here we go. Found it. Boom. All right. So here are the Wait a minute. I don't know anything about it, but maybe Greek food. I heard. Okay, Greek. What? What's it called? What's those? Gyros. Is gyros Greek? Release my emails. That's funny. Is gyros Greek? I mean, I've had gyro. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I've had gyro. Why is this taking so long to load up you guys' stuff? Look, it's just a blank screen. All right, let me see. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Do I have to show the emails for it to pop? Like what? Hold on. Oh, it's not showing anything. I got it. I'm stupid. All right. Let's do pledge. Wait, does pledge matter? Oh, maybe. Let's do lifetime. Current tier, I guess. We can do that. That's fair. All right, you guys ready? Just join the Discord. Dope. You like it thus far? All right, guys. This I'm gonna put this to the side. Oh, let's put this to the side, okay? And we're gonna go here. And yeah, so let's go ahead and start putting people in. Yeah, let's start doing that. All right, so we're gonna start with Josh to, so Josh Walters. Oh, by the way, hold on. We can't do this if I don't even know what we're giving away today. This is all like, I don't want to say it's last minute, but I just don't want to do it. I do it, as you guys know, like the last weekend of the month. Okay, so that's when I usually do the giveaways for the Patreon YouTube members. But unfortunately, I won't be back until Sunday, so it'll be like the tail end. I don't want to drive back and then do the giveaway that night. So what I was thinking was just to do it tonight. I think that would be fair. So let's see. Let's go to Amazon. Let's see if we can find some good stuff on Amazon. Let's just type in Spurs and see what pops up. Ah, yes. Yes. Okay. Let's try San Antonio Spurs. I think that might help us a little bit. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, these are pretty dope. This looks really cool. That's for younger girls though. Like you can't, yeah, youth girls, yeah. That's pretty dope. Hey man, Christmas is coming up. Should I type in Christmas? Maybe we should type in Christmas. You want to do that? I think that's a good idea. Let's type in Christmas. Because it'll be technically a Christmas giveaway, like, you know. Let's do Christmas. Christmas San Antonio Spurs, you see. See what comes up. All right. Why is this $23? That's crazy. Oh, that's... Huh. Ah, these suck. Yeah, these really suck. Yeah, this really sucks. Okay, this is dope, but is this Spurs? Dude, $50? That's dope though. All right, I got a better idea. You think we should just do a gift card? Type Hanukkah. All right. Type Hanukkah. Let's see. I don't even think that's how you spell Hanukkah. I just spelled it the way you put it. That's not how you spell Hanukkah. Oh yeah, it is. You're right. What the? Yeah, nothing here. Unless you want that. Who wants that? This is different, huh? What about this thing? No one got this. Hold on. This is something. That's something. Anybody take a picture? There's a lot of them. What about this? What do you guys think? Is this a bobblehead? Tim Duncan, 2.5 inches. Oh, it's really small. Is this a good idea? Is this a good one? Should we do this? Should this be the giveaway item? Nick Rogers Duncan ball. Because I don't know if this is even... I don't think... Is this a bobblehead? It looks like one, but like... I think this is a bobblehead. Dude, I used to love bobbleheads. Hold on. What if we type in... bobblehead? That don't look like Drummond. Look. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I can't give away a $300 David Robinson. Look, if we get enough Patreon YouTube members in the future and this channel grow, then we'll do stuff like that. But like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do it. You think it's pretty cool? So you down for it? All right, we're gonna do that one. We're gonna do I think that's fair. Let's do this Duncan. We'll do this Duncan. It's different, bro. Don't nobody have this. Like, who has this? I don't know one person that has this. Literally, it's 24 ratings. I guarantee you these are the only 24 people that have this. This is special. All right. That's the giveaway item. I'm saving it. All right. So where were we? We were Josh Walters. We need to put in Step. All right. Step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Okay, Devin A. Balin. And by the way, the $2 Patreon members, they get 1 entry. I think that's only fair. Billy King's Meal. And by the way, if anybody else, if you want to be, how do we get in the drawing? Yeah, I was about to say. If you want to be in the drawing, you will need to be or become, and you can do it tonight. Like, I'm not gonna spin the wheel right now. I'm gonna try to put as many in as I can. Hop on the stream with TSR for a little bit, talk with him, and then I'm gonna keep doing it. So in the midst of all that, and I'm still gonna be live on this channel this whole time. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is become a YouTube or a Patreon member, and the description is below for that. And it's only $2 a month, like if you want to support the channel. But yeah, if you want more, entries, then that's different tiers or whatever. Yeah. If you want to support that. I know this is off topic, but somebody put me in timeout yesterday. Oh, for real? Did I say? No, I didn't put you. I didn't say to put you in time. Who put you in timeout? No, it wasn't you. It was somebody else that was supposed to be put in timeout. It was Secret Burner who got put in timeout. Why'd they put you in timeout? I need to talk to my mods. It was probably impeccable. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, Daniel. All right, so Daniel gets 5. Right? Dude, I'm really trying to remember my own rules. He gets 5 entries. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Daniel Herrera. I know some people said, look, if I win twice, like don't put me in. And it's like, no, man, like it's only fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No one canceled. I could just I won't do it right now. I'll just keep it how I'm doing it right now. I was about to say no one canceled their stuff, so I could just copy and paste all of it. I'll do YouTube members last. So if you're a YouTube member, don't worry. Like, this is just oh, okay, this is still one person, I think. Yeah, good. All right. Then we got Eric. I think Eric won. He won one of these days. Then we got Eric Raven. Let's just do Eric Raven. It's one word. How they have it. Mr. Fred. Mr. Fred's a new Patreon member. Time to cut Forbes. Bring up Remo. Forbes. Is Forbes really doing? He's not. I don't know. He's underperforming to what I thought, but at the same time, I think the Spurs are doing what I would hope would be bring him in, let him see if he's hot for the game. If he's not, he's sit. That's it. Simple as that. I like that. They're not doing too much, I would say. Honestly, dude, if a star can't emerge after we've added these 3-point shooters, then no one on this team is a star. And that's just facts. Wait. Oh, okay. Jonathan's doing 5 a month. So that's 2 entries. I almost forgot. Jonathan Mendez. There we go. And then we have John Menez. Then we have Jonathan Leku. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. No one has told me anywhere to like look for. I mean, okay, I guess Greek is a good answer, but you know, whatever. What's that? Devin needs to be starting. Yeah, but it is what it is. We really should have kept Patty if we were going to bring back Ford. Something. I think the Patty thing. I think Patty wanted out. I think Patty wanted to, you know, it was time for Patty to go and stuff. It's okay, bro. Like, this is the most natural way of tanking you can tank, okay? I mean, what if we had Patty and we win like some extra games just because Patty? I mean, do you really want that at this point? Like, do you care? I mean, let's be honest. Do we care? I mean, I want to win, but now it's to the point where it's like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm okay for the future, you know? I mean, I'm having fun just looking at draft prospects now. You say yes, I want to win. I don't. I want them to fight, but now I'm to the point where I'm like, it might be for the better, you know, better good if it just happens the way it's happening, and that's okay. Thanks for everybody that's members, by the way. It really does help, because I am eventually going, that's my goal, is eventually get a mic. I think if I get to 5,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think if I get to 5,000 subs, and we also I'm put Ricardo in 5 times. And we get more members. Once I hit my goals, I'm definitely getting a new mic for the channel. Make it all beautiful. Because this right here is a condenser mic, and a dynamic mic will make a huge difference with some of the stuff I do. All right, we're gonna do 5 for you, my guy. And we got 1. And you're gonna have to put in, I'm gonna have to put you in 5 times as well. Yeah. What was that? What was that? Oh, new member, Nick Rogers. Okay. Yeah, welcome to the Spurs clan. Let's see. Are you... Okay, I'm gonna check on that in a minute. Thank you. I'm gonna put you in. Actually, let me, well, no, I don't have to write it down because you'll pop up. All right, I got you. 1, 2. And that was really small too, by the way. Let's see what we can fix that. I didn't like how it looked. Let's make it Berg. Yeah, let's put it right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we got 1, 2, do 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1. And then Paul is the last one. All right, so Paul F. Oh crap, I think it's time. Hold on, guys. He did send a link. All right. Okay. All right. Do I have time to put the rest of people in? Do I? Let's do it. All right. I told him to give me 2 minutes. Hold on. You guys ready? All right. Give me a second. Hold on. YouTube. Customize. Dude, I am like steaming through this right now. Let's go ahead and put some more people in. And by the way, if you want to enter too, like even during our my conversation, you can do that as well. So either Patreon member or YouTube members, I got you. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Let's hold on. All right, so we got Paul F. Nick, which one did you Spurs class? God dang it, I don't know which one is which. Super Sand Spurs. I think they're all. Oh, crap, I don't know. They're all 1, I think. Yeah. All you guys are 1. Okay. Nick, Roger, I'll put you in right here. L, Necron, Ray, Naldo, Del. I don't know how to say that. J Sand 210. I am Monroe. Brady. I think Brady won last time, didn't he? Brady ruined. ATL. Eric. Raven gets another one apparently. Jonathan. Thank you. And then Juan Rodriguez. All right. By the way, Nick, who just joined, you can actually use emotes now in the chat. I need to fix it up and put more in there, but the ones that I thought was the most creative are in there, so you can kind of use those if you want to. So, all right, guys. All right, you guys ready? All right, so I got all the names in here. If anyone else joins, it'll pop up my screen. It'll let me know. But if for some reason we're getting ready to do the giveaway and I still didn't put you in, just hit me up in the chat and I got you. All right, let's go ahead and join. Give me a second. Oh, crap. Allow mic. Allow mic. Can you? Okay, you guys can still hear me. All right. Let's see if I can use my mic in 2 different places. Let's pray. Yo. Okay, cool. All right, let's see if I can still use my camera in both places. Hold on. No? I don't think I can. All right, I don't. Okay, I don't. Hold on. All right. Okay. What? Yeah. All right. Screw it. Let's try. Can you hear me? I don't think they can hear me. Can you hear me? Oh. Yeah. I don't know how to. Hold on. I don't know if I can do it at the same time. Did it just... It's gonna keep kicking me out. I think I'm gonna be a circle. Thanks, man. Hold on, let me see. All right. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be a circle. I would have to figure. I know how to do it. I would have to. I don't want to hold anybody up.
Now you got 4 minutes.
Okay, let me try.
Never mind. Yeah, that was heartbreaking last night.
Yeah, I had your stream up while I was watching it, and I was just like, yeah, they really gave us hope just to take it away.
I'm sure it'll come up tonight. The free throw shooting is killing us. It's cost us games. They were 1 of 8 in the first quarter.
Yeah, I didn't catch yesterday's game, so y'all might have to catch me up if we go there.
Jakob Pertl was 1 of 6 from line, and KJ was over 2 in the first quarter. Or first half. Either way, that is a lot of points you're leaving out there, and we lost by 4.
Yeah. It's a recurring theme.
Yeah, that's 3 games now, I think, this year that were affected by free throws, which in the NBA, that's at least 2 too many.
Yeah, I can't remember what episode it was, but there was a recap me and Ethan did where I remember I was like going ham on the free throw shooting because it was something that, like, there were a bunch of other things that happened in that game that cost us, which has kind of been the theme of the year. But
was that the Lakers game?
I think it might have been that
7 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
DJ missed a couple.
I felt like it was earlier in the season because I feel like it was when I still had hope.
We did still have hope. That was like, what, the 5th game or 6th game?
Yeah, early.
I mean, there are good things happening.
No, there really are. Like Devin, like we made a video earlier in the year, like a clip, and it was just, I mean, you know, you learn as you get on YouTube. You have to throw a little bit of clickbait in there. So we did Devin equals Kawhi, right? Question mark, right? But then it ended up, I mean, like as the season is going on, it's like he's not going to be Kawhi Leonard because he's going to be Devin Vassell, but
I like
he may have a trajectory like similar to Kawhi, if that makes sense, and just his potential and the way he progresses.
So
And
you're saying
defensively.
in 3 years he'll be Finals MVP, Jude.
I'm fine with that.
And in 4 years he's a Defensive Player of the Year, back to back.
Look, we don't have the GOAT anymore.
Timmy D. Manu.
Yeah, it's nice when you have 3 Hall of Famers for like 20 years.
I was watching an old Bill Simmons podcast about the 2009 NBA draft, and they were talking about the Spurs need to trade Tony Parker for Brandon Foy and the 6th overall pick of that draft, which could have actually been Steph Curry if we had done that.
Oh, wow.
Because his argument was George Hill was like ready to take the like reins from Tony, and he was like,
Wow.
yeah, and he was like, I think Tim Duncan's window's closed. that was their whole thing.
Dude, I didn't think about this until we were having this conversation, and y'all have probably thought about this, but Pop really traded his favorite player ever for Kawhi. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He traded
Wow.
Georgie for Kawhi. That is
Yep.
true. You did win a chip, but
win
at
a
the end of
chip.
the, but he also, you traded, like probably Georgie would have stayed a Spur for life if you never trade him, but.
And let's be honest, Kawhi essentially derailed the franchise with that trade.
Yeah,
team,
really.
team hasn't been the same since.
That's what I'm saying. So you traded him, and then maybe you still, I don't know. I don't know if you have a defensive answer for LeBron if Kawhi doesn't play, and he was the MVP, so you can't say this, but I don't know. Maybe they win like one championship with George and the big 3.
You never know.
Okay.
Should have won in 2013.
Yeah,
Mm.
maybe.
Should have, would have. Thanks, Ray Allen.
Yeah.
All right,
Free
let's
throws
take it
there
slow.
too.
Yeah. And taking Timmy out. I was yelling at my TV when they kept taking Tim out, and then the Heat kept getting second chance opportunities. Like, our best rebounder is not in the game. All right, everybody ready? Clan, are you you're gonna be a dot?
I think I am. Yeah, I'm a dot. It's even messing up with my channel, so I don't know. I don't care anymore. It doesn't
It's that
matter.
point in the season.
Yeah. It's weird.
All right. In the 3, 2, 1. What is up, San Antonio Spurs? Welcome to TSR Sports, and I am honored and privileged to have on tonight for my very first Spurs Roundtable, not only Clan the Spurs fan who I've worked with before, but for the first time, and hopefully not the last, SSPN, Ethan and Jude, the Spurs Sports Programming Network. Good evening, gentlemen.
What's up? Thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be here, my guy. Appreciate it.
And Clan's going to be a circle man tonight.
Yeah, I'm a circle,
He's
unfortunately.
a circle.
Technical difficulties, but you know
Technical
what?
difficulties.
At least
We're
I'm not
trying
a square. Boom.
Oh,
So our plan tonight, and to people in the chat, we're gonna probably not really acknowledge the chat much tonight. I'll, put your thing up on the screen, but there's gonna be 4 of us talking. Hopefully not at once, where it's all jumbled. But I'll acknowledge that you're here, but we're not gonna be able to answer questions. Maybe a little here and there at the end. But the goal of tonight's show is we have 4 Spurs fans that probably have 4 different opinions on the direction of the team. Maybe who should be starting, who shouldn't. Maybe who should be here after the season. Maybe who should get a new contract, etc. So I'd just like to go through the roster with these 3 gentlemen and myself, and talk about our Spurs and maybe what needs to change to maybe get some wins on the board. So we'll start off, just get right into it from the top of the lineup to the bottom with the 1 spot, DeJounte Murray. Ethan, what do you think about DeJounte this year?
you can't ask much more from DeJounte Murray. Honestly, 18, 8 and 8, 2 steals a game. Absolutely the best player on the court for the Spurs. If you can shut down DeJounte Murray, then you've won the game, because he's like, we need him to score, we need him to facilitate, and we need him to push the pace in transition, which is our entire identity, is creating turnovers and scoring easy buckets in transition, because we all know our half-court offense has been pretty bad, to say the least. So an A+ from DeJounte Murray. He's having himself by far the best season of his career.
Dude?
Yeah, man. Obviously, you guys are going to hear a lot from me and Ethan tonight, and because we're on the same show, you might hear that our opinions are unfortunately similar a lot of the times, but it's also all good. DeJounte, obviously, we made a clip before the beginning of the year, and we said that he was going to be the team's MVP. That's exactly what he's been, since the start of the year. We've seen him make some leaps and bounds whenever it comes to shooting, in my opinion. I know he has some off nights, some nights, but I think he's really been able to get more air under the ball. You can tell he's been working with Chip. He's more of a consistent shooter, which is a good sign moving forward. But then also just his leadership ability, the way that he's able to take over games. He's still out there pickpocketing Chris Paul, last night, even though it was another L. Like, you see DeJounte doing that to elite NBA ball handlers almost every game that he plays one. So he's just the heart of this team. I'm happy. We're so lucky with that contract we gave him, and hopefully maybe he'll give us another good contract when we have to re-sign him. So just a great year so far from DeJounte. He's the shining light in the 4-12 record.
And last but not least, Blank Man.
Yeah. Dot here. Honestly, when it comes to DeJounte Murray, man, I like DeJounte Murray a lot. I think that he's a very good player. I just don't think that he is a star, and I think that a lot of the triple double is great, but I think a lot of the triple double is kind of circumstance. Like, he's always been a pretty good rebounder. The ball is just in his hands all the time, and unfortunately, we would need DeJounte Murray to average over 20 points per game for us to have chances in these games, and I don't think that frankly, I just don't think he's good enough to necessarily do that. So yeah, I don't know. I love DeJounte. I think that he's a really good piece going forward, but yeah, he can't be the main. I don't even know if he could be the second guy for a championship running team.
I kind of agree with everything you guys said. DeJounte has been, people have been calling him Russell Westbrook light because he's getting close to a triple-double right now for the season, 18, 8, and 8. But I kind of agree with you, Clint, in the respect that I don't think he's a guy that's going to score 20 a game, but he shouldn't need to be. He's our point guard. He should be more facilitating the offense than have to be the guy every night. And you look at the box score, a lot of nights he's taking the most shots, and I don't think that's going to lead us to victory when you have one guy trying to do everything on the court, offensively and defensively. But overall, I think we're all pretty happy with DeJounte's performance, it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm
Now,
happy with it.
Let's and just real quick, I'm not really going to focus on the three-point shooting on anybody particular or the free throw shooting because the team has been bad all around. There's no point in singling out players. We're atrocious from the line, second to last in the league, and our three-point percentage has not been very good either. So it's just, I don't know what Chip is doing. What's he doing, guys? What is Chip doing? What's he teaching these guys? Shoot with your eyes closed?
I'll say the only thing that I'll say there is I think Devin's had a pretty good year shooting the three, but still, other than that, that's the only one thing that you could say. Everybody else is kind of, even Doug's been inconsistent, which is something that we hopefully, can get fixed soon. And then we saw Keldon, yeah, he's been looking better, but we saw how he looked at the beginning of the year too. So really, it really feels like Devin's been the only thing consistent from the 3-point line, and the free throws are a whole nother thing.
We have 4 starters under 70%. Everybody except for Derek White, with one of those players being under, I think, 30% now. Let me double check that stat. He is, where is Jakob? He's shooting a solid 29% from the line right now. So anyway, let's get into something that I feel is going to spark a discussion among Spurs fans and us here as well. He's on the thumbnail. When I do live streams, a lot of Spurs are advocating for Derek White to go to the bench. He's been really struggling offensively here and there, and I'd really like to get everybody's thoughts on Derek White. And do you agree? Would he be better as the point guard off the bench running the second unit, or do you think he should stay in the starting lineup? And I'll go in reverse order now. Glenn, what are your thoughts on Derek White?
Yeah, I think without a doubt he should come off the bench, and I don't even think that it's because he's trash, he needs to come off the bench. I think he needs to come off the bench because honestly, the thing that he does the best, I would say probably defense, but maybe facilitating. I would much rather him be like a facilitator off the bench and kind of run the second unit a little bit more. I know that's kind of like something we wanted, Derek with DeJounte, because defensively they're really good defensively. But honestly, yeah, I don't need. But you know what? Even if I think of it in another regard, like who do I want to start ahead of him? It's really only Devin. I don't even know if I can make an argument for Lonnie starting ahead of him anymore. So probably only Devin. So I don't know. It's not many options we have when it comes to that,
Jude, your thoughts?
I'm completely with Clan here. Another clip that me and Ethan made a little while ago was literally, it was pretty recently actually, and it was moving Devin to the starting lineup and moving Derek to the bench. So that's what I'm with right now. You can just tell that, we've tried out the Derek and DeJounte thing for a while now. It's worked in like a couple of instances, but really the best of DeJounte Murray and then the best that we've seen of Derek White throughout their careers has been when like they're not on the floor with each other, right? Whether it's DeJounte, before Derek even really, when Derek was still in the G League making plays in that Warriors series or the playoff series against the Nuggets. And then of course, we saw the bubble that Derek also had. I mean, so I guess there was a little bit of time they shared together where there's some success, but once again, the majority of time that they've been on the floor together where we've just been forcing Derek into this kind of, running around screens, being an off-ball shooter, it's just totally taken away the benefits that we had of him as a playmaker. And I felt like, in the rare instances this season where we have seen him, facilitating the offense, I feel like that's when he's been able to find his offense the most naturally. And it's where it's looked less forced, where when he's playing next to DeJounte, it's like you're fitting him into a role that, his skill set necessarily doesn't match. So I'm all for it, but I'm also with Clan. It's like you only really got one option at this point, because Lonnie, that's a whole nother conversation there too. So it's really, it's you start Devin. That's where you're at. And I don't know if they're, the Spurs culture is ready to necessarily do that for Devin yet. We may think like, yes, obviously do it, but there's a bunch of those check boxes that you gotta check before you get on the floor or start with Pop. So,
and Ethan?
Yeah, I think Clan and Jude summed it up pretty well. Devin should absolutely be starting next to DeJounte. I think he just fits better in that 2 spot, playing off ball. I think we've been trying to shoehorn Derek into his unnatural position when he's definitely a point guard. He's born to facilitate and play defense, and that's really what he does best. He's not a great shooter. I know he had an anomaly where he was a fantastic shooter in the bubble, but that was the bubble, and it's no longer that case. And I think, TSR, you said earlier in one of your videos that Derek's kind of hit his ceiling maybe, and that he's not going to get much better than what he is right now. I agree with you, unfortunately. He's at that age, I think, where this is his prime, and we're going to have to accept it for what he is. And in my opinion, that role and where he is in his career just fits better as that primary facilitator off the bench. And it also kind of knocks Bryn Forbes out of that bench unit as our primary ball handler, which is always a great thing. So I think that also benefits the team at the same time.
I guess I agree with everything you guys said. Devin does seem to be the guy that would start in place of Derek. And I like Derek White. I really do. But I've been on that train of Derek DeJounte in the backcourt is going to be awesome. Last year, we tried it out, didn't really work to a great effect. Derek was injured, so we kept saying, when Derek's healthy. He's healthy, and I think I'm at the point now, even though he's got the big contract, which may keep him in the starting lineup longer than maybe he should be, Devin's going to give us more size, and we're going to have a facilitator off the bench, and Derek White, right now, we don't need 2 guys facilitating the offense. And we need to spread the floor more. And Derek's three-point shooting he's on the bottom rung of our team right now, where Devin, we're seeing him create shots on his own. We're seeing him, get steals and take it coast to coast. We're watching him develop. And Ethan, you just mentioned it. I don't know what Devin Vassell's ceiling is. Derek White, I do think we've seen probably his peak, and it might have been bubble Derek or Denver Nuggets Derek, whatever it may be. But at 27, I don't think we're going to see a ton more improvement moving forward. And all those foot injuries may have affected him a little bit.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
So like with the whole, I think this is part of it too, and I think this is part of the reason why they might not be starting Devin, is Pop is really high on playing guys, like having scorers come off the bench, like having really, kind of spark plugs come off the bench. And unfortunately, Lonnie was supposed to be that, and I think if Lonnie would have stepped up and been that, then I think Devin probably would have already started. But unfortunately, we're not really in that position, and Devin's kind of the only one coming off the bench that's a really good scorer, so maybe they're doing that.
No, I think that's a great point. I was thinking of that because it's like right now, it's like Devin is the only source of offense off the bench, it feels like. Like that's what we're going to. We're getting him, a wide open 3, and that's how we're starting things, and hopefully it gives us a push or he gets a steal, whatever it may be. So I could definitely see that being just a potential kind of issue there, because you have to keep one of those guys. And from what we've seen from Derek this year, he's, like we said, he's a facilitator. He's not really, a go-to ISO scorer that will, just come off the bench and go get you a bucket. Like that's just so it's tough. It's real tough.
It's tough, and we need more size on the floor, which we're going to get into a little bit more. We're going to get to my favorite player, so I'm going to be biased, and I'm going to start us off. Keldon Johnson. A few people have advocated benching Keldon for Devin, saying, he sucks, da-da-da. And I'll say Keldon has struggled. He's had a very odd year. To start the season, he was hitting all his 2-point shots and missing threes left and right. Now he seems to have reversed that. Now he's our best 3-point shooter the last few games. I don't think he took any last night. And he can't hit twos anymore. It's like he's forcing shots, but I still don't know what Keldon's ceiling is. So at least for the time being, I do want to keep starting him. What I don't want to see, though, is Keldon Johnson playing center at times, which we saw with the super duper micro small ball lineup when he was, what's his name? Cat. When he's going against Cat, I'm like, wait, I'm looking at the lineup. Keldon's at center. So with all due respect to Keldon, yes, I might be a little biased. He's been going against a lot of power forwards that are much bigger than him, and we're almost putting him in a position to fail, asking him to really do too much on the defensive end and on the offensive end, going against these giants when he's 6'5". He's small as a small forward. But I would still like to see Keldon in the starting lineup, and we'll start off. Jude, let's go like crisscrossing here. What do you think about Keldon?
Yeah, I'm not ready to write off Keldon, and sorry about that. I was trying to adjust my chair, and then I actually did the thing where I went really short. I wasn't trying to be distracting, but that's so. Anyways, regardless of that, though, I mean, I'm sure we were all super hyped up for Keldon just because he went to the Olympics and made the roster. I think that might have kind of like made his expectations in a lot of Spurs fans' minds a little bit too high when it was just like, hey, like Pop was the coach. Yes, Keldon was like deserving here, but also Anthony Edwards got hurt. So that's a whole nother thing too. But I don't think that Keldon is like, I'm not ready to write him off just because of his start to the season. I think that the lack of spacing has continued. That's just like deflated his effectiveness. Another thing that me and Ethan have talked about on our channel a lot is just how it feels like after mid-season last year, everybody kind of figured out like the game on Keldon. Like, okay, he's going to drive to the rim. Maybe he'll shoot an open three, if he's open, but he's not elite at it. So I wonder if, and it seems like his game, like, yes, he's added like the floaters and stuff, but really that's the only thing that I've seen. Y'all can correct me, of course, if you've seen something else from Keldon this year. But really, other than those mid-range, kind of deepening his bag a little bit, that's the only thing that's kind of progressed. So I just wonder if, like, not only is our spacing not that great when he's on the floor, but then on top of that, teams kind of know his game right now. So I just feel like it's all kind of suppressing. A combination of all those things are just kind of suppressing his goodness, if that makes sense.
Let me add this, Jude. I feel like he's Euro-stepping more, but because of what you just said with the floor spacing, I feel like the last few games I see him Euro-stepping into a wall.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Clan, your thoughts on KJ?
Yeah, I don't think he's that creative when it comes to creating shots, honestly. I think he's very one-dimensional. I think he has tunnel vision. Fortunately, I mean, a lot of times when he gets into the paint, he does make it because he has such good touch, around the rim. But yeah, I'm not crazy about what I'm seeing from KJ right now. Like, I think in the long scheme of things, it's very dangerous the way he plays. Not like as in he's going to get hurt, but I think it's dangerous as in when you're going against teams with like really big guys, or you're going against teams where you're not going to be able to get those layups. You got to have some type of outside shot, and he has no consistent move to go to. The only thing, like you asked, like, does he do anything else? Not really. Like, it's usually the floater, around the rim, dunk in transition. The only thing that's different, but he did this last season, but like the fadeaway, like spinning fadeaway, I guess, is that what you would call it? The spinner. He does that, but I mean, it's not really consistent. Like, I don't know. I'm not huge on KJ right now. Right now, it just seems like he is a role player, but he can, he has room to get much better, obviously. And
he's only 22.
Yeah, and you like guys like that on your team, like that kind of inspire the team and whatnot. But everyone just looks worse because their roles are just so big now.
And Ethan, your thoughts on KJ?
My opinion lies between kind of what Jude and Clan said. Clan's 100% right. His game is very one-dimensional right now. But I want to preface this by saying he's pretty much meeting my expectations for this season. I didn't really have anything crazy. He's averaging 15 points, but a lot of those points are coming in transition because, like Clint said, he really only has one move, and that's like a hezzy pump fake at the 3-point line and then drive it as hard as he can straight to the cup. And, you know, like Clint said, he gets away with it because of how talented he is at finishing. But I think he has like a Russell Westbrook syndrome early in his career, and even a little bit now. Russell kind of gets like bull-headed in China shop. Is that the phrase I'm looking for? Where he just goes, a bull in China shop, where he's going to go straight to the hole. It is no like awareness of what's going on around him, and usually he's either going to force up a shot that, you know, clanks off the rim, or he's going to try and force it into Jakob Poeltl or kick it out and then gets the ball turned over. And as much as I hate that, I also love that because we need it at the same time. If that makes sense at all. But I do think that Keldon Johnson can evolve into a much better player. I'm not ready to say that he's necessarily a role player for his future. I think he still has a little bit higher of a ceiling than that if he continues to progress. But as far as expectations go, he's pretty much right where I thought he would be.
If he can put together all his shooting metrics together at once.
Yes.
Because his free throw percentage is way down.
A big ask.
Yeah, it's a big ask. If he just finds it, well, like any of our Spurs, if he can find some consistency, I think he could be a 20 points per game guy, but he hasn't, much like our whole team, found any consistency. Next guy, I'm actually going to lead it off because I don't have a lot to say, because I've already kind of said it a few times. I like Doug McDermott, much like Bryn Forbes. When he's not producing offensively, I feel like he's a liability on the team because he doesn't bring a lot defensively. And with all due respect, he's our starting power forward. I don't think he's a starting power forward on most of the teams in the NBA right now. It's just, he's there out of necessity, not because he's doing such a fantastic job. And we're already undersized as it is. And having a 6'7" power forward, it's just, we need a legit guy because Eric Collins. Anyway, that's all I have to say about Doug. We'll go around counterclockwise. Ethan, I'll let you start off on Doug McDermott, Doug McDormat, Doug McBuckets. He has 100 nicknames on my channel.
I love Doug McDermott. I think he's one of my favorite players in the NBA. I think he provides a necessity, like you said, as a three-point shooter for this team. The problem for Doug McDermott is, unfortunately, there's nobody on our team that can draw a double team. So he's not getting as many wide open shots. And at the same time, early this season, he's kind of struggled hitting wide open shots for some reason. Jude and I have talked about this. He hits them more when he's got like a hand in his face than he does when he's wide open.
Like the J.R. Smith thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what's going on there, but if he could just kind of turn that switch off a little bit, I don't know, find a little bit more momentum with his shooting, I think he will prove a valuable asset. But I agree with you. I agree with you, Rich. If he's not hitting his first two shots, you might as well just pull him out of the game because it's probably not going to get much better.
Dude, your thoughts?
Yeah, kind of just like Keldon, like, I don't think that the way he's performing is entirely his fault. Like, I think that, yes, he's missing
guys,
some threes,
but
I think also
talking
that,
to my
like,
stream now.
his spacing and the shots that,
I'm muted
that
on there.
he's taking, like,
I'm letting you guys know right now.
Like,
I'm
sure
about
it was
to leave.
A whole lot easier in Indiana when you have Miles.
Yeah, I'm
Turner
going to
and
leave
Sabonis
and come
who
back.
Can, like,
okay, because
you know, demand like a
my
paint
camera
touch and, like,
stopped
easily
and I don't
draw
know
a
how to
double
fix
team,
it.
like
So
Ethan was
I'm gonna leave and
talking
come right
about.
back. Okay.
And then on
So
top of that, you got
just
people
join
like
the
Brogdon,
next stream.
Karis LeVert,
Like,
you know,
I'm gonna do it right after this.
a
right?
lot more experienced
I love
NBA
you guys.
roster, right? And so I think it was easier for him to find